see what the difference is here between these two teams.
Wulfy getting ready to clock in his time.
So Wulfy was a lot. It was a bit closer on that, I think. Dragonstrike hit his timer, unfortunately. I don't think there was a 2-minute gap between Dragonstrike and Wulfy there. Alaszun almost through, is on phase 4 now. Just a couple more arrows to take care of it. And Kermit in phase 3. We'll see what the difference is here. We'll let this fights play out and get you the official times after they're done as Alaszun finishes things up. And Kermit now is taking on phase 4.
Yeah, Alaszun crosses the bridge. He will clock in the last time to be average for Never Do Chickens, as they're both now finished.
And Kermit is finally done, and he will cross that bridge, and we'll get our official times here in just a moment, and get your GGs out in chat for all 4 of our runners tonight: Dragonstrike, Kermit, Alaszun, and Wulfy, as we will do some math, get the calculators out, and get you a result here in just a moment.
Yeah, so stand by for that while we do the mathematizing.
All right, so as Kermit's crossed that bridge, Dragonstrike was our first finisher with an official race time.gg time of 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 46 seconds. Wulfy finished second with 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 55 seconds, 9 seconds behind. Alaszun finished third with 1:36.41. And Kermit finished with a time of 1:37.07, and that is 26 seconds behind Alaszun, which means that Team Never Do Chickens does end up picking up the victory here, edging out Team Hime by just a few seconds on that average time.
Indeed, it was a very, very tight race once we got into go mode.
And we are joined right now by Dragonstrike and Kermit of Team Hime. Real close race. It's a shame we didn't get all of it on our restream, but we did get that tight finish at the end there. And unfortunately, that Ganon fall just kind of let Never Do Chickens edge you out.
Yeah, GG's, guys. That was
GG's.
Insanely close.
And we're also joined now by Alaszun and Wulfy from Team Never Do Chickens picking up the victory tonight. Really, really good race to show the intricacies of doing these co-op races and passing information along.
Yeah, that was... I thought that flute was going to kill us. Because apparently we were about half an hour later to it than they were.
Yeah, it was in a very, very awkward location for you guys, being in Dark Cross when you'd cleared out everything else from Escape. Ended up, I think, being the last location for you. And then what happened with Ether?
I've developed a really bad habit of just assuming Spectacle Rock is nothing and just walking right by it, even though I know it's a thing. And it's a really bad habit of me. It's started like the last 2 weeks, and I don't know what happened, but I went to do, I'm like, where's, oh, god dang it. But it did make the moment on our voice comms a lot better when Wulfy was about to dive into Hookless Swamp. He's like, alright, this is the last chance for you to find the hook shot before I'm going in. I'm like, okay, I found the hook shot. Which was kind of nice, because that Hookless Swamp play would have sucked.
Yeah, there was a couple points at the end of the race there where you had options of hopping into Mire or Swamp, and then hopping into Swamp or heading up to Turtle Rock or heading up to Hookshot Cave to try and find your last thing. And then I looked like it was going to be kind of dicey with both teams getting kind of clumped up there in the end on their last checks.
Yeah, I mean, the seed felt like there were maybe 2 bad items, really. Like, the mirror was kind of nasty, just because mirror in Desert Palace is always a nasty item. And then I guess the Bombos was kind of nasty. I was really happy when we found it, and I knew there was a chance that the other team would just clear Swamp first and either say, okay, one person go to the mountain, or just at least do left side after they finish Swamp. But that managed to save us a nice chunk of time there, too, doing that on the way in.
Yeah, Kermit was first into Swamp and did go straight to the back, but did end up going and doing left side afterwards.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, but normally I would have skipped it, so I guess that's still a better outcome.
I would say I definitely understand skipping it there. Especially because you're like good. They're like, yeah, I got 4 items already. This is going great. Oh, it's a big key and a
Yeah.
compass and a map. That's nice.
Yeah, it was a really close race at the end there, and especially with how Never Do Chickens. You guys seem to have a better route in the start of the game, other than leaving that flute on the table. Although you had a kind of an unfortunate death in Thieves Town in the upstairs area, and you just decided to leave that chest, thankfully, just to see what was nothing and go on.
Yeah, I was trying to save the potion, which I think I drank during Cold Stare because I messed up the fight so badly. And I was like, you know what, I'm safe. I have a skull I can hit this guy with, and I hit the cricket. I'm like, haha, I killed the thing and walked right into the other cricket and died. I'm like, well, not going back up there. If something's there, Wulfy's going to have to go by there anyway because you have to bomb the ceiling, so it's not like he's going to save much time by being able to skip it.
Yeah, absolutely. So another race for you guys. I think one member of each team is going to be doing our next race for your guys' Thursday afternoon on the East Coast and Thursday evening over in Europe. Anything you've picked up today you're going to bring into the next race?
Not fall to Ganon.
Good strategy.
I hopefully just clean up my execution a little bit. It was a little sloppy today, and I think I got better near the end, but I definitely left some time on the table there. And I mean, I think Dark Cross was really just unfortunate, but I don't like sometimes you just get bit by that stuff, and I'm not overly concerned about that.
Sounds good. Anything else you guys want to mention or talk about before we take off for the evening?
No.
No.
A flat no.
No.
I just want to cry.
I'm sorry. That's such a shitty way to lose. I'm sorry, man.
No, it's fine. We didn't play too well. We'll get our wins elsewhere.
That's right. We're just the training weights on you guys. You guys can drop them like Rock Lee later.
All right. Well, once again, thank you for a great race and a great performance. Everyone's still in chat. If you want to help these guys out, you can give them a follow. They're all streaming on Twitch and doing some great work for us. So, runners, thanks for the great race, and a couple of you will see you again Thursday.
Yeah. Dragonstrike and I will be back on Thursday with the other halves of our partners.
All right, Jeff, real tight race in the end there. Real entertaining night here on SpeedGaming for us.
Yes, it definitely was. I know we had some tech issues there at the end, but we were able to come back just in time for that very, very tight finish. And for us to unfortunately see that very unfortunate Ganon fall. But hopefully we won't have no more issues going forward. And I look forward to rounding out the week of this co-op all dungeon seed. Again, be sure to follow all of our runners tonight. They did an amazing job, as well as our trackers having to track amongst our technical difficulties.
Yeah, if you want to give our trackers a follow, Adalor and Lumaga doing the hard work for us here of keeping all those items checked out and across 4 different streams. So thanks to them in some difficult conditions. And that's the end of our racing schedule tonight. Tomorrow we've got 3 races. None of them have been picked up yet for restreams, but I'm sure if you keep an eye on the SpeedGaming calendar, we'll see some of those. We got some big names racing tomorrow, and once again throughout the week in this co-op mode. So for Jeff to Ref, I am James FNX. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.